Happy Mother's Day in the UK to all those mothers out there. Um, we're about to leave and head to Joe's for tea and cake for Mother's Day. And I've just been upstairs getting changed into smarter clothes, and I'm absolutely shattered. It's like, oh God. Um, it's an effort, isn't it? This getting ready and going out. It's such an effort. I sort of in a routine of, on art day, and of course art day I don't have to dress up because I'm doing art, and it doesn't matter. I can be in the clothes I was in the morning. But it being Sunday and we've been invited for tea, I feel I should make a bit of an effort. But I sort of put it off and knew that it would exhaust me, and noticed it. So I put in my shoes on or something, and I sort of glanced in the mirror as I came past and thought, I don't look like how I feel. It's really irritating. I think I look well, but actually I don't feel well, not as well as I could do. It's bad. So we went yesterday to pick up yellow bags. Did I mention this or not? The recycling goes into yellow, clear plastic yellow bags, and we don't go through them at much of it takes us quite a while to fill up one bag. So we've had yellow bags hanging around for ages and ran out. And I said to Mark we should go and get some because he's been using red bags for landfill. So we went off to the déchetterie yesterday morning and we're told we didn't have them, we're not having any, and if you want some you have to buy some. It's like, that isn't how it used to be. We pay a fee, we pay for our rubbish collection and everything else per year or per 6 months, and that always, it was part of it, and it seems that they've given up on that. So I was a bit surprised. It's like, well, okay, so I looked at Intermarché, well, there are no yellow bags in there, still thinking in yellow recycling, red landfill, and then posted on Facebook, and eventually someone said to me, you don't put it in the bags any longer, you tip it into the recycling bin, because we've got a big yellow bins down at the bottom of the hamlet. You just tip your recycling in loose. So I don't know where I was when I didn't get the memo. Don't know where I was. I mean, it probably came through with you get your annual statement and whether it came through with that. And I never read it. It's like, oh, right, okay, bin, bonfire, wood burner. We don't have bonfires. So I'm guessing that even the red landfill isn't set in stone. And we've not really been using red landfill ones because we've still been going through our black sacks, and we have loads of black sacks. So anyway, that sorted that out. What else? We sat out yesterday afternoon, quite late yesterday afternoon, about 5 o'clock. We were sitting reading in the sun out there after I'd filmed the hens at the front of the house. I thought they'd be a bit more excited than that, but they weren't really. They came through and they scratched through under the hedge. That's as far as they went. They didn't come any further into the garden, and then decided to head home. So there was something going on with Ida this morning and the morning before. She has access to this part by the house at night once the chickens are away. And when I went down to let the chickens out yesterday morning, I think it was yesterday morning, I couldn't find her. I walked all over the garden and and looked and couldn't find her, and called her and couldn't find her. When I got up here, she was right in the corner of the patio, which doesn't come on the patio normally. She was right in the corner, so I don't know whether something had spooked her, and I don't know what had spooked her. And then the same this morning when Mark went down, she was a bit iffy, and stayed in this part of the garden, so he left the gate open. And later on, I noticed that she was out down by the broken fence, so I thought I'll go out and close the gate. Went out to close the gate, and she came stomping up with both feet plonk 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 plonk, which is they do when they're trying to be aggressive or angry or warn someone off, and was snorting loudly through her nose and was obviously quite distressed. So I let her come back through the gate, and she stood next to me behind the closed gate, and I looked. I couldn't see anything. I could hear voices over at our neighbours, and I think when we came past yesterday, I saw something like a golden retriever or that sort of dog in their garden. So I think they might have visitors with a dog, and I just hope the dog's not been over the wall where that fence is down. I wonder whether it's that, whether that spooked her. So I shall have to keep an eye on that. Thanks, Letty. I will try casting from my phone when I feel well enough to do something like that. If I start trying to do something like that when I'm not feeling well enough, I very quickly get anxious. I get stressed. So I wait till I'm working on all, firing on all four cylinders, and I'll give that a go. It's really good to know. And I've still got my Chromecast, which I was trying to give away and nobody wanted it. Or somebody wanted it on the free site, but they wanted me to post it, and I said, no, I'm not posting it. So that's still here. So I'll plug that back in and see if that works. Because our TV is not a smart TV. Our TV is probably 12 years old. So it's certainly not a smart TV. It might even not be an intelligent TV, but it works for us. Thanks for all your comments on Mark's art. I think he's good as well. Yeah, I didn't know he was that good. It was me that started art classes a good 3 years before he joined, even more before that. So that was something that he'd kept hidden beneath a bushel. I mean, I knew he was good at what he did on his with his kits, but I've been amazed at what he paints, and I love his paintings. We have got wall space. I'm thinking of employing Cleo and Etienne to come and hang in that hallway, hang some of our stuff, because they do that for exhibitions. They're used to hanging, put wires up and hang stuff up. So I might ask them if they'll do that, because there's some good stuff that needs to be on the wall. Some of my stuff, but definitely some of his stuff that needs to be on the walls, and those walls, there's plenty of room on them, just can't reach them. Yeah, that might be an idea. Anyway, nearly time to go to Joe's. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.